Hey everybody, this is Trey Michael, and this is another segment of Applied Consciousness. I want to go ahead and give the warning and the information to everyone to what is about to occur on planet Earth. And it's coming quickly. Everything that I'm saying can be checked. It can be, if you want to do your inner work, or some people say dive deep, and find this out for yourself. We're getting ready to have another epoch, excuse me. And what that is we're going into another era of reality. And these happen all the time. They've been noted through history from every culture: the Greeks, the Romans, the Egyptians or the Kemetics, the Native Americans, the Hopi, the Mayans, the Aztecs. All cultures have told you about the epochs, and these are occurring now. This is for the warning. This is for those that are still holding on to the third dimension, which is the dimension or the frequency of the ego, myself, me, mine, what I'm going to get. How about me? What about me? Your world is crumbling as we speak. And remember, it's only your world if you choose to vibrate at that reality, okay? And by October, the world is going to go into a blissful, no, I'm not going to say the word blissful. That's for the 5D people. It's going to go into a chaotic state. And during this chaotic state, those of us who've put the work in, who've made their decision, made your mind up that you're going to live in a higher reality, that you will live in love regardless of what everybody on MSNBC or CNN or Fox News or whatever other source, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, or regardless of what all of these people say. People went to school with, people my age, people that went to my church, people that are my family. If you've made the decision that you're going to live in love regardless of what everybody else is talking about, regardless of what other issues that everybody else believes is the most important thing on the planet, and love is your compass, then you are getting ready to go into a blissful state. When you see their world fall, it's time for you to rejoice. Not to rejoice because their world is falling. Don't change the seasons. Don't change the weather. What they chose to create, they shall reap. But you're about to have an abundant windfall of opportunities, blessings, manifestations just pouring into your reality. I'm experiencing it now. And it's because of the things that I've planted in the past, and I'm reaping the harvest in this present moment. And I'm going to continuously plant seeds of positivity and love. And when I stray and when I fall, I'm going to get back down and pluck those weeds up that I allowed to grow in my garden. And I'm going to continue to manifest abundance so that I can share with other people. You guys, during these epochs, an era falls. So I'm going to kind of break these epochs down using the Bible. We're going to start with Abraham. During Abraham time, Abraham was the first person in the Bible to ask God his name. And his response was, or her response was, I am. During Abraham's time, it was the era of the bull. People were worshiping the bulls. And it was the age of Taurus. And when Abraham was told to sacrifice his child Isaac, and the angel stopped his hand, in the bushes was a ram, which signified a new era, which was Aries, the era of the ram. And if you read the Bible, if that's what religion or what you're knowledgeable of, you'll know that during that time people sacrificed the ram for covering of the sins. And then as time grew and time came, people held on to the sacrificing of the ram, and a new group came during an era called I can't remember the name of this era. It's not an epoch, but it was what they called in history. Well, I'll just say the time of the disciples in Yahshua or Jesus. And if you remember, when Jesus came after his crucifixion and death, the Romans began to draw a fish representing Christianity. And what that brought upon was the next epoch. And that was the era of the, what do they call it? Not the Piscean. Yeah, that's Pisces era, which was the era of the fish, which was the era that we're getting ready to leave out of. And we're getting ready to go into my sign, which is the age of Aquarius, which is the water bearer, which is the information age, which is the technological age. Now, during each of these epochs, and I'm only using the Bible as a reference point, it's not my religion, it's just a reference point. Did you notice that the people that were holding on to the laws of Moses and what Abraham did, they kind of shoot against Yahshua, because Yahshua was bringing about a new era. He was bringing about the era of the fish, the era of the Piscean. And people quit sacrificing the rams. You don't hear any stories of Yahshua grabbing the ram and killing it, or any of his disciples. None of them sacrificed the ram. So what happened to that era? Were they wrong? Was God changing? No. They were entering into another season of what the Creator is. See, we always think that one era defines God. God is infinite being. He told you this, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, which means he's omnipresent in all timelines. You're just experiencing parts of him. And what happens is people hold on to one era because that era served you at that moment. Well, I'm saying this to those of you that are the religious people that want to hold on to your era. The era is no longer. And you're watching it on the media. You're watching it on all of these things that you're experiencing life from. And then you have those that enjoyed the era of Piscean, the disclosure, the hidden, where you could do your dirt and your evils and your corruptions in the dark. But now we're going into the age of Aquarius, where the hidden is coming to light, baby. You can't do anything anymore and think you're going to get away with it. You remember those people, the husbands and wives that were cheating on that little website where they'll go around and they'll have, they'll go cheating on the wives through the website, meet other women and meet other men. And they thought, for sure, we can get away with this. And all of a sudden, bam, hackers come in, expose all of the millions of people in America that were doing this. Some were religious, some were supposed to be good people, some bad, some were just loving husbands and wives. And they got exposed. Did you see how the billionaire was going off and splurging his funds on prostitution? And then they called him, what was the football owner? Now, billionaires are never supposed to be caught. That's the age of Piscean, where you're hidden. It's the veil is still there. But see, now the veil is being lifted. That means the truth is coming out. All of the secret disclosures are now public information. They're starting to tell you more and more in the media that the government has been secretly indulging things about UFOs and extraterrestrial life forces. And for those of us that have the ears to hear and the eyes to see, we've been knew this was happening. And we kind of got a head start on what's getting ready to occur. So what I want to say to everyone is this. Right now, it's the last choice, the last chance. This is the last dance, baby. This is the last call for alcohol, okay? And you're going to have to make a decision. And your decision will have nothing to do about your political affiliations. It have nothing to do about your color of your skin. It has nothing to do about your religion or what country you're from or what your age is or how much money you have. The decision will be a decision based upon what you choose. Now remember, and I had to learn this the hard way in my life. When you make the bed, that's the bed that you're going to have to lay in. Now you can go ahead and choose to keep on pushing hate and deception and separation and anger and jealousy and me and masquerading as if you're trying to be on the side of good, or you could choose to live in prosperity and abundance and peace and happiness. And whichever side that you choose, like I said, you're getting ready to see that you will be locked in that reality. So the question is simple. What do you choose? The fifth dimension or the third? Do you Do you choose to live in the ego, where it's only about me and mine and my people and things of this nature? Or do you choose to be connected to all things that are in existence? Like I say all the time, ladies and gentlemen, and this time I hope you hear me. Live, love, and laugh. And namaste, namaste, namaste. Peace. The power has been with me all along.